What's up, guys? Today, I'm gonna be starting a podcast. Continuing my podcast, but without Kyle. He's got work a lot, and I don't at this moment. So I'm gonna be trying to do it every day, every other day, maybe. But right now, we've got Oregon and Iowa. Right now, it's 6-5. Iowa, 2 minutes into the game. I am picking Oregon to win this game because the Big Ten is just garbage in the tournament this year. So, and the Pac-12 didn't lose a single game in the first round. So I feel like this trend might continue. But we'll see. First, I want to talk about the NFL draft. The NFL has decided that in Cleveland this year, they are going to have the NFL draft in person. I do want to go to that. It is a little expensive, so I'm probably not going to go to it. And I'm going to try to go to a Yankees game the week before in Cleveland. But yeah. The Patriots, they have spent a lot of money. I think it's how much Kraft bought. They've spent as much money as Kraft did when he bought the team and whenever he bought it. The Rams give Matthew Stafford a deep threat into Deshaun Jackson. That's good signing by LA. I think he will help them vastly. Speaking of good wide receivers, the Giants signed Kenny Golladay. Golladay is a beast. He's going to help Daniel Jones. This is a quick scoring game. They're 2.5 minutes in. It's 9-9. Today's going to be a good day of basketball. I really hope Gonzaga loses to Oklahoma. I don't think they will, but the Jets bolstered their D-line with Sheldon Rankins. That's a good pickup as well. Deshaun Watson, I know everyone's heard it. He has been accused of sexual assault by many women. I'm not going to take sides on this. I don't want to get into anything like political or anything, but that's all I'm going to say about that. Prayers up to Ryan Switzer and his family. His son's back in the hospital. Prayers up to them. Today, can double digits win? There is at least going to be another double digit in the tournament in the Sweet 16 besides Oral Roberts and Oregon State. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and Syracuse. I can't really think of any other ones that won yesterday. But today, UCLA or Abilene Christian will be in the tournament or in the Sweet 16. Trying to think of the other team. Maryland could be in, which anything can really happen. Illinois lost to freaking Loyola Chicago yesterday. I was shocked about that. Oral Roberts, though, they look good. Max Asmus and Kevin Obenar. I was high on Oral Roberts. I picked them to beat Ohio State. My bracket is along with North Texas, but I did pick Florida to beat them last night, and that didn't happen, obviously. So, but I think Oral Roberts, I think they can. Who do they play next round? Oregon. No, not Oregon State. Oregon State plays Loyola. No. Who did they play? Oh, Arkansas. They play Arkansas. I do think Oral Roberts can beat them. Arkansas does look tough, but I really do think Oral Roberts could take down Arkansas. Oklahoma State. They were my national champion, along with Illinois in a couple brackets. But in the bracket I was doing the best in, Oklahoma State was my national champion, so I'm pretty pissed about Oregon State beating them. Now I guess Michigan's in my best bracket is Michigan. The best bracket I have left, Michigan's my national champion, so I guess we'll go with that. Syracuse, per usual, is a double-digit seed, and they're going to go to the Sweet 16. They played amazing yesterday. Buddy Boeheim dropped 25. Buddy Boeheim is a beast. Sister Jean, I never realized she was so good at coaching because pre-game she was talking about how Illinois gets 50% of their points at the paint, 30% of their points up from three, and all this, and their defense can stop it. And their defense did stop it. They have the best defense in the country. It's not close. I think they were ranked first, and then second was Houston, and third was St. Bonaventure. Speaking of St. Bonaventure, I was pretty pissed that they lost LSU, which, considering St. Bonaventure is my team, I was pretty pissed about that. Arkansas, back to them. They are in the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1996. I don't think Arkansas is that great. I mean, I did say earlier that I think they're good. I don't think they can win the national championship. I mean, you can mark that down and then correct me if I am wrong, but I don't think they will. It's either going to be Gonzaga or Baylor. They're the two best teams in the country, and it's not close. There's going to be a new college football bowl for HBCUs, which that's good. That is, again, I'm not going to go into anything because everything is political nowadays for some reason, but I think that's great for the HBCUs. Tennessee campus is on COVID lockdown after multiple COVID positives. I mean, it's a new world we live in. I'm not shocked. I think Duke is either currently on lockdown or they just got off their lockdown. The Nets have looked like the best team in the league for a while, and LeBron's injury kind of just bolstered it. It's LaMelo. Well, all the major sports outlets are going to be pissed about this, but LaMelo Ball, his season is over after a fractured wrist. Blake Griffin debuts for Brooklyn and dunks for the first time since 2019. That's a shocking stat considering how much he used to dunk with Lob City. The Rockets have now lost 20 straight games. That's prayers out to Steven Silas. He looked depressed. Brooks Koepka's master status is in doubt. He had knee surgery last Tuesday. I really hope he can golf. He's one of the best golfers on tour. He's a fan favorite. But I don't know. Prayers up to him. Matt Jones yesterday won by 5 strokes. That is a huge lead. I'm not gonna be completely honest. I've never heard of Matt Jones before yesterday. I watched the golf this weekend, along with March Madness, and Matt Jones is a quick golfer. He takes one practice swing, gets the ball, and hits it, and it looks good. Fast lane last night was boring, but the Fiend's new look looks cool, and I really hope we can get a Roman versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan triple threat match at WrestleMania, and they'll probably give it to Edge because why wouldn't they? And then Daniel Bryan will probably retire post-match. So Kyle Larson gets second yesterday, and he's done really good the last couple weeks. Obviously last year he said what he said on that stream, and that kind of just caught him out for the last year. Bodo back with the Reds after his COVID positive. He's looking to get the Reds up and going. The Avalanche get Johansson from the Sabres. The Sabres suck ass this year, so it doesn't really affect us. Like, we could trade Eichel or it wouldn't matter. I don't give a shit at this point. Obviously, I don't want us to trade Eichel because he's our best player, but obviously something's wrong. He scored 3 goals this year and assisted on 25 through how many games we've played. He's good, but he just needs to score more goals. We suck. We're terrible. Why does Luka Garza always have something in his nose? Is he prone to nosebleeds or something? It's ridiculous. I don't get it. But yeah. The Bruins are on pause after 4 COVID positives. That is, I didn't realize that until I looked it up earlier. But Bruins, one of the top teams in the NHL, that's tough for them. Malkin is week to week for Pittsburgh. That's not much else I can say. And the Rangers yesterday had no coaches and still won. It's whack. On to my predictions for the day for not every game, just the best ones. Oregon versus Iowa. Oregon is up 12-1 or 12-11, and I said Oregon earlier. I'm going to go in. Gonzaga, Oklahoma. I'm going to go with Gonzaga. Gonzaga looks like the best team in the country. They've got 3 All-Americans. They're just good. Ohio versus Creighton. I really want Ohio to win because I really like Jason Preston. He looks like he could be in the NBA. I mean, he averages 16, 6, and 7. But I do think Creighton and Marcus Zagorowski and Mitchell Ballack are going to pull this one out. And LSU, Michigan. I know Michigan's out without Isaiah Livers, and LSU's got one of the fastest offenses in the country, best offenses in the country. But I do think that Michigan defense is going to hold up and beat LSU and advance to the Sweet 16. Colorado, Florida State. Raekwon Gray, Scotty Barnes, Anthony Polite, MJ Walker. I think they're going to get the job done against Colorado. USC, Kansas. Evan Mobley. He is a beast. I think they're going to knock off the shorthanded Kansas and advance to the Sweet 16. In the NBA, the Thunder play the Timberwolves. There's not much good basketball on tonight, guys. I'm sorry, besides college. Thunder, Timberwolves. Timberwolves are Timberwolves, and I think they'll beat the Thunder because the Thunder are not great. Oh, Oregon with the steal. And they're slowing it down. Jazz versus Bulls. The Jazz are the best team in the NBA, but I'm going to pick the Bulls on an upset. I just had a feeling. Oh, Oregon for 3. Up 17-13. Pacers, Bucks. I got the Bucks. Giannis and has won back-to-back MVPs. He could win back-to-back, but I don't think he will. I'm probably going to pick Joel Embiid for that. Sabres, Rangers. As I was saying, the Sabres suck, and they've lost like 15 games in a row, but I'm going to pick them tonight because I'm a Sabres fan, and why not? Oilers versus Canadiens. The Canadiens looked good earlier this year. They're not doing so hot. They might make the playoffs, but I'm going to pick them over the Oilers. Flyers, Canadiens. The Flyers lost 9-0 to the Rangers last week, and I think they will win today over the good New York Islanders. Thanks for watching my first podcast. Other ones will probably be a little bit longer, but that's all I got for you guys today. Bye.